Hello everybody!
Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. I hope you enjoyed yesterday's video of the bird feeders. Today what are we doing today? We are making
S'mores!
Yeah, so this is a family favourite activity, especially with a nice bright sunny day outside. We're going to get our shorts and t-shirt and sun hats out today. So
the sun's out today.
The sun's out today, yeah. So we're going to be making some s'mores. But to do this, we need a fair few things. We need wood. Yeah. So the first thing is we've got the wood, which is just over here. I go to my local Aldi or Lidl or Tesco's or anywhere which sells bags of wood. I buy logs. I like to cut my logs up, but you can actually buy pre-cut wood. Which just comes in little planks. So if you don't have an axe and that sort of stuff, you can actually still do this activity. And we're going to be talking about different sorts of fire methods coming over. So, but the main thing what the kids are going to be doing today, if you feel your kids are safe and do so to help you build the fire. If not, you build the fire. I'm going to give you some techniques and tips of which the basic materials which you could have inside your house. But we also need some. What have we got in there, Jacob? We've got
Haribo and marshmallows.
Marshmallows. Rebecca and Samuel, what have you got?
And chocolate.
Yeah, she's got dairy free because she's dairy free. And then, so Oliver, what you got?
Biscuits.
Biscuits,
plain
yeah.
Biscuits.
Yeah, and some plain biscuits with the s'mores. So I'm going to put these indoors now just for the sun. Yeah, so I'll talk to you a bit more detail about what we're going to do here. Then we'll come back and actually build the fire. Okay, so what we're going to do for this little section, I'm just going to talk to yourself as parents about if you never made a fire before, to give you some techniques and tips which you could use to help build your fire. Yeah, so I'm going to use some techniques and tips about sort of build the fire. If you've built fires before, just skip yourself forward a little bit and come over. But first, the main element of fire, you need fuel. So when I'm teaching the kids and that sort of thing, we're going to do the fire triangle. Yes, you need fuel, which is the wood. We need some sort of ignition source, which today we're going to be using some matches. We can use a lighter, yeah, or if you want to use a fire steel, which my kids like to use, that sort of thing. And then we've got some oxygen, which is the air outside, O2. So that's the very three things we always talk about when we talk about fire with fire school sort of thing. But the elements you need to build a fire, you need a type of tinder. And tinder is the very first thing which you light with something very, very easy to light, which actually starts the fire sort of going. Then after the next stage you need kindling. So the first thing what we use for tinder today, we've got some, hopefully people have all these things, or they're quite regularly available, is cotton wool. Cotton wool is really, really good source of tinder, especially for kids to use because it lights so easy. And with a little bit of match or a little strike, it's going to catch straight away, but it doesn't burn too long. So we can have a Tinder Extender, and we can use things like Vaseline. Now, the Vaseline is or petroleum jelly or whatever you've got, and put a little bit of that on top of your cotton wool, and it extends the life of the cotton wool ball, which gives you a bit more time to hopefully catch fire to the next stage. If you haven't got cotton wool, you can get a newspaper and just scrunch it up, and don't scrunch it up. People need to scrunch it up, but when you scrunch up newspaper, it doesn't burn very nicely. It needs the surface area, and that's what things it. So putting the paper through shredders, or getting your paper and shredding it into little bits, and then having a light, fluffy wall, it does the same sort of principle as having the cotton wool. So lots of surface areas can actually cause the fire to burn a lot better, and then burn a lot quicker and stronger. Once we've got, or if you want to go for a more natural sort of thing, this is some birch bark which I've got, which I had laying around inside the house. But if you buy pre-cut birch wood, sometimes the bottom of it might have birch bark on it, or some of the edges might have some birch bark. This bit fell off, and you could use those sort of things. But birch bark has natural oils inside it, which allows it to burn. Even when it's damp and wet, you can still get birch bark with a little bit of processing. You still get birch bark to actually catch and light as well. So they are my tinder sources. The next stage we have for the fire, to help build it up, we need kindling. And these are small pencil thick pieces of wood in which we can burn sort of on here. So these are little bits of wood, shavings and things which are broken sort of on there. If you're buying these logs and sort of thing, you might sometimes smash it on the floor and little bits will come off, or you might see little bits where they're starting to peel off, and you might be able to peel them off, or if you've got a knife and things over there, or you might be able to find little dead sticks and twigs around the house. Like I've just got here, I've got some dried poppies I had some poppies here which are dried out, so the top of them you can dry it out, and then I got myself some dried poppies, or you could use other sort of sauces which you've got around the house. You want to build it up slowly and steadily, sort of coming over there. Once we've got the kindling, the tinder lights the kindling will light the fuel source, and this is where these little pieces of wood, which are hopefully pre-cut, and you start off with the smaller ones and you build up to the thicker ones. Yeah, if you try and put the thick ones like straight away, they're not going to catch, and you're going to just wasting your time trying to build the fire. So just remember the principles of building the things up. You want the tinder first, then the kindling, and then the fuel, small fuel going up to the thick fuel. So it'll come on there itself. And that's it, that's the principle of the fire. There's different methods sort of on fire, but as we say, one of the people I like to see sometimes is you say fire likes buddies. So when the flames are at a certain height, if the flames are higher than the wood pile, you've got to put more wood on top of it, but allow the oxygen. Remember the triangle thing, if you put too much wood on top of it or too much resources and stop the airflow coming through, you're going to starve your fire of oxygen as well. So that's enough sort of talk on here. I'm going to use my barbecue, which we always use for natural wood fires, and I'm going to build this little fire with the older two, and then we're going to come out and actually light this, sort of come on there. So that's that stage. But the other thing we need to do as well today is the s'mores, actually roasting the marshmallows. If you've got bamboo wooden skewers inside your house, use those because they're nice and simple, but they're dry, so before you actually allow the kids to burn with them, soak them in water for a good half an hour to allow the wood to expand with the water. So when they put the bamboo skewer over the fire to roast the marshmallows, it's not going to catch fire to the sticks. Alternatively, get some fresh cut wood. So we've got some freshly cut still green raspberry or blackberry bushes. And all we're going to do with the same sort of thing we've done the last couple of days is just get our potato peeler, and with the end of it, they're going to carve themselves a little point just on the very tip, just a point on there. You don't need to worry about cutting all the stuff off, just the thick bit, so we can then put our marshmallows on the end. Because it's green wood, it doesn't catch fire as easy as dry wood, because you've got to evaporate the moisture inside the wood before it catches fire to the wood. Right, so that's it, that's enough waffle. Let's get this fire built, and then once the flames are on the go, we can then get the kids to whittle down the marshmallows and build ourselves a nice s'more. Okay, so we've just talked about all different sorts of fuels and tinders and fire ignition sources, and we now need to start building our fire inside our fire pit. So the first thing we need is a tinder source, which is something really easy to light. Which we already talked about. So we've got different tinders. We've got the paper, we've got the cotton wool, we've got the extenders of Vaseline and things like that. So Rebecca, can you go grab me a tinder of your choice we just talked about? Yes, you want to go with that? Yeah. Do you want to use anything else to extend it with? Yeah. Okay. A little bit of birch bark. Yeah. Jacob, can you go? Right, something to light the cotton wool with. Right, Rebecca, start putting a few bits of cotton wool into the base of the fire.
I'll put that down.
Yeah, that's what we got there.
Matches.
Matches, yeah, okay, not too many. Only want a couple. That's it. That's far too many.
Is that enough?
Yeah, that's plenty. Yeah, right, put the cotton wool back. Right, let's bring the birch bark then. So Oliver, we'll get a little bit of birch bark.
I've got some.
Yeah, get some more birch bark, Oliver. With a bag of birch bark there. Don't light it yet, Jacob. Yeah, on top of the birch, on top of the bag, okay. Right, we have all that, okay, put that in there as well then. So we're going to have some birch bark.
Where?
Onto the fire, don't we? No, onto those cotton wool, Oliver. Right, Samuel, can you get some shredded paper? Yeah, rip it up a little bit of it, yeah. Get a little bit of shredded paper, yeah, and you can put that on top of the cotton wool balls as well. I say this is an excessive amount of stuff, but it's just fun for them to do. They can see how fires build, and it's just quite fun for them to do. Right, next thing we need some kindling. So these are they are thin bits the size of a pencil. So down in our wood pile, can you go find some thin bits the size of a pencil? Yeah, all of you go find some thin. No, not those bits, Rebecca. Not the green stuff. The dry. Not a pencil, Jacob. The size of a pencil. Yep. Rebecca's got some.
This?
Yep. Samuel. Yep.
Where should I put this?
Yeah, we're going to put it on top of that fire. Just lay it on top.
Like that?
Yeah, nice and... Yeah, don't swash it because we want air to get into it, oxygen to get into there. Yeah, put some thin bits on there.
Is this a side or a pencil?
No, that's too thick. Yeah.
Is this?
Yeah, that's it, Samuel. Yeah, let's put all them on there.
A sharpener?
No, I don't want a sharpener, it's fine for now.
A pencil?
No, we don't want the pencil, I want the wood the size of it.
Not a pencil. We don't want a pencil.
Right. Yeah, put it on there. Now we want a little bit, I want the thicker bits of wood. Not too thick, just thin bits, but no, that's too thick, Oliver. That's too thick.
Is this too thick?
Yeah, it's too thick. Yeah, that's it, Jacob's got one. Yeah, thin ones, yeah. Yeah. Put that on the top over there. Just lay it nice and roughly on there itself. No, it's too thick. That's too thick. Yeah. See if we've got any thin bits of wood. Yeah, there we are, there's some thin bits here.
Thin.
Yeah. Start building that up.
Thin.
No, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, and we're going to pile it up, a nice little pile now, so we can, that's it, build ourselves a nice little pyramid-y sort of thing. Be careful. Right, that's it, that's enough wood now, Samuel.
Enough?
Right, now we need to light it now. So this is where either... Right, so the idea what we've got here is as the flames build up from the bottom, it slowly catches the tinder, then the kindling is underneath there, and then we've got the thin bits of wood and then the thicker bits on the wood on the top there. So the flames come up, it's going to start building the fire. So we've got a cotton wool ball here, Jacob, and we've got a cotton wool ball here, Rebecca. Right, so Jacob, you're going to light that one there.
Like that?
Yeah, like that one. Yes, remember to put the match away from it, so get the... Watch your hands and roll it up. Yeah, try again. Yeah. Remember when you're doing a match, keep it down in the flames. No, put the match in the flame, yeah. So light it down in there to stop the wind from coming. Try and get in the flames, try and get in the thing to stop the wind. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Do it quickly in, pass it on to Rebecca.
Where do I get them out? It's
Quickly, Rebecca.
hot.
That's it, you've done it. Throw it in there. Throw the match in there. That's it. And now,
Mummy, do some.
not on the matches, Oliver or Samuel. So now, as we've now got all that tinder, and then we've got the kindling. Yeah, we've got a fire straight away, so everything's burning quite easily. We've got the tinder burning, we've got the kindling burning, and that was like really, it was 2 matches because they did 1 each. And all we're going to do now is let that build up, let the flames build up a little bit more. And once we've built up a little bit more, we'll get a few more thicker bits of wood, and we'll start putting that on top of it. So Samuel, Oliver, get me a thicker bit of wood.
This one. This one.
Yeah, and so I'll put this in there so not to burn yourselves. Yeah, and always remember the oxygen. Yeah, allow the airflow to keep coming through. You're not going to throw things on top of it. Yeah, Jacob, Rebecca, you can get 1 each.
Can I put one in?
And nice and quick and easy. And all we need to do now is to start getting our marshmallows ready. So, the first thing we need to do is get our sticks. And what we're going to do, using the potato peeler again, is we're going to take the top part, just a little of the stick off, so we can put the marshmallows inside. So just sit down over here and do that.
Daddy!
Yeah, that's fine.
Daddy, I even ripped it.
Well, it's a little bit windy today, so having a big stick, make sure that the sticks are quite far away from the children. That's fine. Hold it to the end like this.
Daddy, is this
Down, nice and low. If you need to, you can rest it onto that.
Is that enough?
Oh, look at that! Yeah, perfect.
That is easier to do it like that.
So bend down underneath it, Jacob. So bend down, rest it on the top.
Jacob, it's easier like that. And marshmallows and biscuits.
Yeah, Becca. You get your biscuits and the chocolate. Come over there. Put your marshmallows on
Can
there.
I put them in the fire? Is this enough?
Chocolate. Look, one.
Rebecca's chocolate professional cooking dynamite. Is that enough?
That's it. Perfect.
Daddy.
Over here, Samuel. Yeah, that's fine. Go see Mummy and so. Come here, Oliver. Samuel, come here. Hold at the end. Yeah, no, bend down. Bend down. Rest it on the side there like that.
And turn around.
Yeah.
Right, move right away, Rebecca. Let Jacob come here. Right.
Daddy!
Biscuit.
That's enough.
Is that enough, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, take it then.
Put
See Mummy.
on the floor.
The best!
Come here.
Right.
Shall I wait for it to cool down? Oh, it's melting. Shall I wait for it to
No,
cool
not yet.
down?
You need this first.
Really good.
Wow.
I'm flamed.
Put it down.
Mine is very melted.
Pull it off.
Mine is breaking.
You lost it inside.
Yeah.
Very nice. Mine is falling apart.
Push it in. Let Oliver come down here.
Mommy, mine is falling apart. I can't.
Right, let's get more marshmallows.
My hair keeps on going into my mouth.
Is it nice?
Yep.
How nice?
Very nice.
Yeah.
I need 2 biscuits on mine.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this little video today and a lesson on fire. So what's the first things we need to start a fire with? So remember? Tinder. Then we need
Oxygen.
oxygen. Yeah, we need oxygen for the fire. We also need what? Kindling. Yeah, Kindling. So Tinder, Kindling, and then the F for what's the last step part of the fire? Loads of wood, the fuel. Sort of on there. But remember though, I know like the fires, you need the adult supervision, and if you build it up nicely, just like we did over our fire, you can get it straight away with no problems without going back and forwards. It's all about the preparation. If you prep everything properly, it's going to make the fire a lot easier to light, but also have fun and get yourself outside. We all like playing with fire, don't we? It doesn't matter how old you are, fire is mesmerising. And then, do you like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your favourite bit?
Making the marshmallows.
Making the s'mores, yeah, I've got mine sort of on there. But just remember,
Putting the chocolate in.
putting your chocolate in. Yeah.
Doing the biscuit and putting marshmallows in and putting the thing sticks and cooking the marshmallows.
I'm cooking my loads, yeah. Right, so just remember though, it's better to be one with the wilderness than to fight and struggle. It's the next video.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.